There's something that's popular now. It's called not a BBL. It's called
What?
a BBL. Okay, and there's something that's popular now. It's called not a BBL. It's called a HeBL. Okay, and Bandman Kevo recently just got it.
What?
Okay, Bandman Kevo.
No, it ain't called no HeBL. It's a fucking BBL. Either way you slice it. The fuck is this? What the fuck is going on, man? They trying to rebrand this shit as a grown-ass man. Go work out, nigga. What the fuck is this? Then you got this fat nigga breaking it down. Let me hear the excuses for this fuck shit. You a grown-ass man, and instead of working out and hitting the gym, doing some bench press, doing some sit-ups, you're getting a fucking BBL. Yo, academics better explain this shit. All right, the zest is getting real, y'all. Did I even introduce this episode? I don't think so. LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, so let's get into this one. Before we get into the debate with 16ShotEm and Poetic Flakko, let me get a little bit of insight, a little bit of backstory here with academics explaining what went on with Bandman Kevo getting a BBL or a liposuction. I don't know what it is, but either way, these procedures should not be happening for grown-ass men. Get your pussy ass in the gym. You lazy, fat son of a bitch. Get your ass in the gym. What the fuck is this? Let's get it.
Showed pictures of his body before and after the HeBL. That's basically the BBL. Instead of saying B, you just say he. Okay?
Why?
Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Apparently, this is liposuction. Right? Now, obviously, we know what BBL means, a Brazilian butt lift. They take out the fat out of your gut. They put it in your ass. They round it. They mold it. They make it look like you got some cheeks. Pause.
What?
Stick together. Pause. He knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
All right. Once again, grown-ass men getting liposuction. I don't care if you're not... I don't care, like, this BBL shit, his wife... his ex-wife, I don't know who she is. The girl that's fucking 16ShotEm claims that Bandman Kevo had a BBL, and she showed pictures which 16ShotEm shows in the debate that they're about to have. But it's weird because Poetic Flakko is like, are you paid? What's going on, man? Are you getting paid by Bandman Kevo? You're sitting on a panel, riding to death, arguing to death that this guy didn't have a BBL. All this shit against proof. With no proof. It's like, what is going on here? You're protected. Like, the whole thing was zesty. The entire debate was just like, come on, man, you're defending this shit too hard. It's a little weird. But before we get into that, let's get a little backstory.
With this, they just take it out that you could look more cut and defined. I don't know today that they put the fat back in your body in any place. I really don't know. But it's,
Now, according to his ex-wife, he had the surgery, he had the liposuction done, and then he didn't like the way his body looked, so he got some fat transferred to his ass. So she says. It's very zesty. It sounds capped to me, to be completely honest, but we got to examine the evidence here. And, yeah, pause, son.
Bandman Kevo basically said he was 184. It was 284. Now he's 220.
Now, I'm not sure if this is like those fake bodybuilders that be putting the oil into their biceps and shit because they don't want to work out and get it naturally. So it looks a certain way, but it doesn't actually function or give you any functional strength. It's pathetic, actually. But let's get into this.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think there's a problem doing this. I'll tell you why I wouldn't do it.
Act doesn't think there's a problem doing this.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think there's a problem doing this. I'll tell you why I wouldn't do it. Because I'm pussy. I'm scared to die. I don't want to go out on the surgeon's table. Otherwise, I would have been got this shit. Like, I'm just pussy. I'm not doing that.
What's going on with this nigga's volume? Hold on, y'all.
Also, I do feel like, let me tell you this. The way your natural body is, I feel like that's disrupting something that's gonna make you die, bro. Like, again, it's really just like health and dying, bro. I'm telling you, that's the reason why I wouldn't do it.
Why hasn't this nigga even brought up the option of working out yet? Talking about whether he would do it or not and the risks of it, and just not even bringing up the alternatives. The simple alternatives that most men do and work out. What the fuck is this?
I feel like that's such a non-standard way of losing fat. And even though fat, we see it as, being egregious and ugly and disgusting, I do think those fat cells fucking exist for a reason. And if your lifestyle, however your lifestyle is, I believe those fat cells is helping you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just believe that God created a perfect body, and I'm not saying being fat is cool, but if you can't lose the weight, I don't know about surgically removing the weight, so I'm good. But yeah, he got this weight loss shit. I would expect Bandman Kevo to get it. Bandman Kevo strikes me as a person who gets results fast, no matter what. If it's money, he wants to get money fast. Shit, he wanted to, I don't even think he was fat, really. I mean, not as toned. But really, I do think he lives in the, this is why, places like Miami is dangerous. You know how many women who I know who look perfectly fine, they go to Miami, and now all of a sudden their mentality creates competition? One of the reasons Bandman Kevo said he did this, he says you could have all the money in the world, but if you don't feel good about your body, you won't be as happy as you could be. Now, that's very true. But
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Eat less, work out more. What the fuck are we doing here? You wanted that instant gratification? Now you're comparing him to women in Miami? Is he a woman in Miami? Is he competing with broads in Miami? Go to the gym, nigga. This is an easy fix. This is a 2-month fix. This nigga's acting like he was so far gone, like he couldn't lose 60 pounds and be on a caloric deficit throughout that period of time for nigga, you could have easily fixed that yourself, but you went under the knife. You don't know what type of long-term ramifications that's going to have on your body. And for him to not even be mentioning the gym yet, what the fuck is going on here?
You stupid.
he said also a few things. He said he just want to have his shirt off on a yacht.
Shirt off on a yacht, workout, nigga.
Just listen to even what superficial shit people are saying, and you get to realize how toxic of a place Miami is. I know women who look good, they go to Miami.
That's not the issue. You look good, you feel good, you perform good. You hear that shit playing football growing up. It's not just superficial. You want to look good. You want to feel good. Great. But you got to put the work in to actually look that way. Looking good is a choice, but it takes effort and time. You can't just do these easy fixes and go to the doctor. What are we doing here? This guy a Kardashian or something?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
The other women, and now they want surgery. They have to get it because they become unhappy with their figure. Miami is the place where, if you want to live that lifestyle, you can't be fat. You got everything's about being on a yacht,
We don't
shirt
care.
off,
Let me tell you
pool
something.
parties, fun. It's also a very toxic lifestyle. All of the motherfuckers who look good, and yeah, they're in Miami, but they're not eating good. They're all at the club still drinking every night.
Stop the cap.
If you don't have a great body and then eat like shit and do all the crap in the world and act like, no, this is him being unaccountable. These niggas is hitting the gym. They may be going to the club, they may be drinking, they may be having a fun lifestyle, but they're going to the gym and they're maintaining themselves.
All of the motherfuckers who look good, and yeah, they're in Miami, but they're not eating good. They're all at the club still drinking every night. They're taking all type of other drugs, so they're not healthy. They just want the facade of looking good because they're in an environment where there's a lot of people who look good. And for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd rather not. That's one of the things about Miami. I feel like that's why I would like to limit my time there because it's so superficial. It makes you not realize what life is.
Hey, yo, 5 minutes in, chat. Did he mention the gym once?
Somebody said, no, he just didn't want to have titties. I don't think that's the case, bro. I don't think that's the case. Bro, I talked to Kevo. Kevo is living a Miami life, bro. I'm telling you. Bro, if I lived, I'm going to be honest with you, I'd probably be more open to doing some shit like this if I lived in Miami constantly. Bro.
Once again, talking about being open to doing some shit like this. My nigga, take your fat ass to the gym. The fuck you talking about?
Miami, first of all, I'm going to be honest, like, you drive around Brickell, I'll tell you what you see. It's like a college town. You don't see old people a lot. Because if they do come in to that part, they go to work and they're out by nighttime. You don't see old people. You don't see fat people. So think about, like, my local town, you see everybody, nigga. Like, bro, it's just real life. But if you're in a town where, like, everybody looks super buff, bro, there's more steroids used in Miami than anywhere else, bro. At least recreationally for, like, people who ain't doing sports. They all use steroids. Most of the women are getting BBL.
We don't care.
All right, so they all use steroids, but you know what they have to do while using those steroids? Work out. You can't just take steroids and then just get jacked. Like, you actually have to work out behind that. So, once again, still didn't mention it.
Miami than anywhere else, bro. At least recreationally for, like, people who ain't doing sports. They all use steroids. Most of the women are getting BBLs. Why are they doing this? It's a marketplace for dating, maneuvering, all type of shit. Bro, I'm being honest with you. So if I live there 24/7, and granted, well, some people might say, well, people call you fat all the time online. But if I was going out all the time and, you know what I mean, I'm on these yachts all the time, I'm like, damn, it'd be cool if I had a six-pack. Nigga, I probably would think of some shit like this. I'm just telling you, I'm just super pussy because, like, you know, I just think it would be a bad way to go out on a fucking surgeon table trying to lose a love handle. Like, I'm good. Y'all gonna have to call me fat.
If this was the average rapper that he doesn't fucks with, I think the coverage would be a little bit different. I see the way how academics and Flakko are just riding for Kevo. Usually they'd make fun of shit like this. Well, actually, I don't know. Academics is a fat nigga that doesn't go to the gym, so we don't know.
By the way, Funk Flex got something like this. I'm not opposed to this. If there is some health changes you're doing, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Being in Miami, them motherfuckers eat. Like, I know I eat bad because I order out a lot, but bro, nigga, I was with that nigga Fresh. Like, this is his diet, literally, right? And by the way, he doesn't drink, so it's good for him. All right, let's go to Tacoology. Let's go over here to Komodo. Bro, it's just unhealthy in the hut. It's like straight unhealthy food nonstop, bro.
Yep, and we know how Fresh is starting to look, he's getting more and more out of shape. That's fresh. But look at Myron. Myron eats healthy. Myron works out. Not one mention to working out. Just considering the BBL. Pause. Not even the BBL, the liposuction. From that video, we didn't get any confirmation that that was a BBL, but we do have confirmation that it's liposuction. We don't know what he does with the fat when it's sucked out. Pause. Now let's get into the debate. Because this, man, if we're gonna witness this zesty debate, hold on, y'all. I gotta find the file.
The nigga told y'all that he worked out and got swole and went in the gym and nigga got a whole BBL, bro.
I heard that from him, right? He lost weight though, right?
Like, how do you get to the point in life where you realize you need a BBL as a man? Like, as you looking back in the mirror and looking down,
He lost
like,
weight though.
like, what nigga do that, bro?
He lost weight though. He lost weight though, right? He lost weight though, right? He lost weight though, bro.
Is the BBL confirmed? Because I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You said two things on Tuesday that I was like, whoa, this is wild.
Bro, you gotta realize, bro, like,
You said ass shots though, bro. Like that's wrong though.
You gotta realize who with me right now, bro.
You said ass shots though, right? Like
I ain't say the word ass shot. I said BBL.
no,
I said
you
BBL and
you sure?
lipo.
You sure? Here.
If I said ass shots in the caption,
I hope a nigga ain't getting. I hope nobody getting no ass shots as a man. Let the women have
Sarah,
something.
Kevin put like fat in his ass, and that was wrong.
Bro, this whole lifestyle's a fraud, bro.
No.
You wanna walk? You want me to take you to the beginning?
No. Back up though, right?
Show me what's real about him. He got fucking blow up muscles.
Here, right?
Everything he did.
I'm posting a lot right now, my bro. Here, watch this, right? You stated right? Kevin got and fat in his ass and shit, bro. And that was wrong, right?
You say what?
You said Kevin got ass. Sorry,
I said he got a BBL and lipo.
Here, bro. You said Kevin got fat put in his ass.
He probably got fat.
That's wild.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
All right, so we're going to see Flakko play word semantics here. He's saying he got a BBL. A BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. Transferring the stomach fat to your ass. That's what a BBL is. So that's what he's saying he got. He wants him to legitly say the word and the phrase that he put. Like, I don't know what he's doing, but let's get into this. Pause.
And that's wrong, right?
What you mean that's wrong? No, it's not wrong.
So you know for a fact Kevin put fat in his ass.
Bro, I got his wife. What you think I know?
Bro, how you just
I know
say
everything.
How you go from saying
This guy said he has his wife. He knows everything. So currently 16ShotEm is fucking Bandman Kevo's ex-wife. I don't know if it's current. I don't know if it's current. They didn't get the divorce. That's weird. But
so you know for a fact Kevin put fat in his ass.
Bro, I got his wife. What you think I know?
Bro, how you just
I know
say
everything.
How you go from saying I did not say this to I don't know, like now you know for a fact.
You said ass shots, bro. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how they do
You
this
said-
shit. I know he got a BBL and lipo. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm standing
You
on.
said right, no.
I hope not. Kevo, if you watching this, please. Please.
Yo, listen, right, what you right?
Bro, he posted his ass on his page.
You
man.
said right that bro put fat in his ass. That's not true though, right?
He probably took it out. He did something to
Man,
his
come
ass,
on,
bro.
bro.
He
Come
got
on,
his
dog.
ass
Your brother
played
thinking,
with, bro.
bro.
He got his ass
look.
played with, bro. Where the cameras at?
Let me see.
How, bro?
Oh,
How's that though?
Like,
bro,
like, stop it, bro.
No,
Like,
here.
what you-
Here. Show it again, bro. Bro, this for the fucking like size, my nigga. Like, see, yo, it's not the bro. It's capping. You see right there, bro. Right, not this, right?
Why?
okay, so he's getting shown the proof and he's debating what?
Here. Show it again, bro. Bro, this for the fucking like size, my nigga. Like, see, yo, it's not the bro. It's capping. You see right there, bro. Right, not this, right?
Why you defending him so hard
Nah,
if you don't
you
got
can't-
no
nah,
type
nah.
of, if you don't got nothing going on?
Nah, bro, he's lying on nigga though, right?
How much? I just want to
You
know how
lying on
much.
nigga though, right?
I just want to know how much.
Nah,
bro.
don't. Because you lying right there,
I
my
ain't
brother.
mad at you.
Nah,
just
bro.
don't play with me when you do it. You feel me? You can defend
Nah,
him
bro.
and do all that shit.
Now, Flakko keeps saying he's lying on the nigga. See, there's a chance that with the information that he has is incorrect, but he's not outwardly lying. He's getting provided information. What you were doing to 16ShotEm about the man was telling you X, Y, and Z about him, that was straight up lying because you were telling another man something else about 16ShotEm the other way around, the way AD seen that in the phone. See, Flakko's a weird guy, man. Flakko was a chat nigga for academics since he was a teenager. He has too much fanboy tendencies to be in this media shit. Very biased.
Listen up, bro. Because you're lying, though, bro.
Get your money, bro.
Nah, bro. Listen, though, right? Because you're lying right now, bro, right? You stated I never said shit about the ass. Now it was
Bro, do you know what a BBL is?
Bruh.
Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, and? And what though?
Bro, I ain't the first spot.
You're right.
Like,
But you said right for a
right,
fact.
all right.
No.
Bro,
No,
stop touching my hand,
Wait, no,
Flakko.
right. You stated right for a fucking fact that Kevo put fat in his ass. Just say, yo, bro, I have no proof of it and I was wrong.
bro.
Stop it. Get some help.
Why would he say I have no proof of it, I was wrong, when he just showed you photos of the proof that he has?
I'm done.
You right? You lied on him though.
I didn't lie on him.
He got like his pecs done.
I'm done talking about it, though. I feel like what's understood don't gotta be explained. Like
you lied on him though.
All right, fuck the BBL. Let's move on.
He lied on him,
look,
bro.
it's another lie.
I
Hey,
feel we
Bro,
not
he got
getting
caught lying
nowhere
on
right
Kevo,
now.
man.
no, I just want to.
He got caught lying on Kevo just now, bro.
I didn't.
Bro, that's a big fat lie, but bro, listen, right? It's a big difference between like he got like his, like packs and like like his abs done, right? To putting fat in his ass, like other niggas, man.
played
Okay,
with,
so
bro.
bro, that's a lie, man. Like, come
So
on,
that
bro.
picture
Like,
you
why lie
got,
to nigga,
that
bro?
picture you got right there, could that possibly be from the lipo? Did they turn him over and then
That's
with the other
it, bro.
side?
Like, come on, bro.
Wait till the interview with his wife Don come out. She gonna tell you herself.
And she hates Kevo. Bro, she's gonna lie on Kevo. She hates him.
How she-
See her, bro?
Now, there is some credence to what Flakko's saying here. We can't take her word for face value. We gotta take that with a grain of salt because she hates the man. They're going through their turmoil. We don't know her word to be credible unless it's followed up with some proof and some receipts.
Alright, but look,
You're not
listen,
credible, bro.
listen,
You're not credible,
hey,
my nigga.
listen.
Like, come on, bro.
I'm way more credible than all y'all.
How?
Just show one lie
How?
got caught in. I could show. I could catch him
I
another
just
lie.
showed you the lie right there, bro.
I-
No,
wait,
wait. Hold on. Radio. What I'm saying
You
is,
said right for a fact.
Flakko.
I didn't say
Flakko,
it.
Catch me in one lie.
Hold on.
I just
What I'm
did.
saying is that picture you showing right there, is it possible that's from his lipo? That's what I'm saying.
No, he got his
All
ass.
right, man.
All right.
You see right there,
I ain't
bro?
no doctor, but I do
look,
see. I
yo,
do see
yo,
something.
I look.
I do see somebody on their stomach.
I got
So I
another
don't
question.
know.
Bro, listen up, bro.
Listen.
I just caught you lying, my nigga. But go ahead, bro.
Alright, I'm finna show you one of your boy, one of his other lies.
Okay.
They say that because they was asking like, why she homeless? Why she ain't doing this? Why you don't just go sell that $100,000 chain I got you? That chain out $100,000, bro. That shit's silver. She took it to a jeweler. It's a video right here with the jeweler.
Yeah.
He told her, you lucky if you get $100 for this shit.
Kevo finesse the bitch. Yeah. And?
He lied. I'm just showing you
And?
lied.
Okay.
You
Finesse the
you
bitch.
steady
And
trying
what
to
though?
defend a nigga.
No,
I'm just showing you where he lying at.
Bro, right?
And you how it's like how can you tell me you not paid or you not his homie, right? And I suppose
Paid what, bro?
I suppose every lie and you,
Paid
and
what,
you just
though?
make excuses for it.
No.
And then you try
Wait, though.
to make it look like I lied. Like
Bro, you just said Kevo put fat in his ass. That's different from getting like your pecs and like,
I didn't say that, bro. I don't know what he did. I don't know if he took it out. I don't know if he put it in. I don't know what he did.
We
I
called
know
him
they
again.
did
He
something
just
to
stated,
it, bro.
right?
You did say he got a BBL.
Yes, that's what I said.
No. He stated right that Dom told me this shit, right?
When you get a anybody got a BBL in here? When you get a BBL,
Y'all have to understand that this is two grown men arguing over another man if he had a BBL or not.
because I'm trying to see like what's the procedure? Like, do you put fat in?
Yeah, bro. Kevo got liposuction.
They take the fat out and they put it back somewhere else.
His wife told me he said he wanted a bodybuilder booty. He said he got lipo at first. He worked out and he ain't like the way his bottom half looked.
It's unverified still, bro. Right? Like, so.
He posted it.
Yo, you hear the girls in the back? He posted it. Hold on, y'all.
He said he got lipo at first. He worked out and he ain't like the way his bottom half looked.
It's unverified still, bro. Right? Like, so.
He posted it.
What?
Bro,
No, again, Kevo got his packs biceps.
How
right?
you know that? How you know that? You
He
defending him?
posted
You
it.
defending him?
First of all, why are you getting procedures and surgeries on your pecs and your biceps and your stomach and all of that as a grown-ass man who doesn't have any debilitating disease or injury that's stopping you from being active and working out and eating properly to lose the weight? The fuck is going on here? And they're debating the merits of the BBL instead of going in on the fact that this nigga did his pecs, his all this bullshit because he was insecure with his body instead of working out.
Boy, he defended himself, bro.
He posted right, but you can't like take that shit right and say, yo, listen, Kevo got like his fucking ass done and shit. That's a lie now.
All right. Fuck the BBL. Let's move on. What's next? What's next when it comes to? I'm tired of hearing about that part.
The case.
Read this. If you tell me, would you respond like this if you didn't get a BBL?
What?
TG says women are a gateway for zesty men. What does that even mean? What? Oh, you mean like women like the things that make men become zesty because they what? What am I looking for? What word I'm looking for?
Is that a response of a nigga that didn't get a BBL? You going hell no? Stop playing with me.
He said some months back, I said, fix all this shit, gang. I can't be out here bad body.
What was he responding to though? What was the question?
It said, what, you got a BBL on phone them? That's what it said.
You want to read it? I want no. You read it.
We got the phone now. We don't care what's the months back.
Now watch him come up with so.
Right back.
Okay, he didn't say he got a BBL, bro. What?
No, listen, bro. Here, right?
In the face of the evidence, this nigga's still in denial.
We don't care what's the months back.
Now watch him come up with so.
Right back.
Okay, he didn't say he got a BBL, bro. What?
No, listen, bro.
He told him, no, listen.
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
We got the phone now. We don't care what's the months back.
Now watch him come up with so.
Okay, here we got an explanation from TG. LOL, men accept certain things women do because eventually they want to do it too. The zesty ones, yikes. God damn.
You want to read it? I want no. You read it.
We got the phone now. We don't care what's the months back.
Now watch him come up with so.
Right back.
Okay, he didn't say he got a BBL, bro. What?
No, listen, bro. Here, right? Kevo told us, right? Again, he told us, yo, I got my body done, right? Meaning like his pecs, his ass, right? He broke it down for us. Now, this nigga's saying that he has some information that we don't know. The Kevo got fucking fat put in his ass. That's not true.
Did he say that?
Hey, this what?
Yes.
So do you got any information about the BBL?
This what Kevo said.
Yeah. At that time, you were way bigger. You wasn't fat.
I was fat. I was 284, bro. Right now, I'm 220. You know, abs and everything. You get what I'm saying? Like I told you in the interview, I said, bro, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna work out crazy and get my body. Now look at me. You feel me? Everything I told you, I did.
Right.
Everything.
Right.
We know this though, bro. Like, bro, put that proof, bro. You got called lying. No, listen, right? You got called lying. I bring other shit, my nigga, right?
You know what type of nigga he is?
You got called lying right now, bro.
He'll do an OnlyFans guy, how to lose weight, and scam all these people, and make them think he lost weight. That's all he been doing.
Scam, he lost 60 pounds.
How to get a Rolls Royce, and you rent a Rolls Royce and scam all these people. That's how he's paying for Rolls Royces and shit now. He been scamming from the beginning, bro.
Jeez. All right, so he's trying to expose everything to him. Didn't you cover this already? Nope, not this part. Not this part in specific. I covered a bunch of this debate, but not the BBL part in specific. I ended it prior to that. Then I noticed that this was a discussion continuing on and multiple videos being made about it. Very zesty to die on that cliff, debating the merits of someone's BBL or liposuction. Either way, it's not a good look to be having those type of procedures. Like I'm pretty sure Kanye West had some sort of lipo done. Guess the rules are different for Kanye. But hold on, we got something else.
That, bro. Facts. He's a host on y'all platform. A host matters more than any guest. Y'all should have damn near rolled that nigga up out of there for.
All right, so I want to react to this. Academics calls into AD's show to discuss the Poetic Flakko situation with the fight with 16ShotEm, and Academics wants to insulate these type of niggas that ain't from the streets, they ain't from the hood or nothing. This nigga's from North Dakota. He wants to insulate soft niggas to the point where the niggas that are seen as the goons protect them and offer a level of security for them to say the type of wild shit they want to say to the rappers and the niggas that they have a problem with. Because this nigga right here always talks about he hates street niggas and he hates street rappers and these hood niggas and blah, blah, blah. But then he wants to talk shit and wants to buff out his chest like he's a tough nigga around these niggas. And then they're opining for extra protection for this nigga. It's like, no, handle your own. Stand on your own twos as a man. If you're going to run your mouth and you're going to talk shit to street niggas across the table from you, you're going to have to live with the ramifications like this. I don't know what the fuck Ak is on trying to protect this nigga so much. It's because he was a fan of Ak in the past and or he sees a little bit of himself in Flakko, pause, because they're cut from the same cloth. But it's like if you're going to say these type of things on your platforms, you got to stand on your own twos. Niggas will see you. Niggas will find you. You got to know that. You got to understand that. You can't be giving wild opinions about people's life and their lifestyles and the things that they do and disrespecting them and not expecting them to see you. You got to be out of your goddamn mind as a grown-ass man to think you can do that. And AD and these niggas are supposed to offer him protection. Learn and understand who you are. You're not that guy.
Not if he lying.
Don't sit there and just have him, oh, yeah, we're going to have our guest spit on you. We're going to have our guest trying to fight you. You got to catch phase. Fuck that.
You hear that? You hear that? No accountability for these cowards. They can just say what they want and they're, oh, you got to protect them. Fuck that. No fades. No. Understand what you're signing up for. If you have a problem with this type of shit, don't be interviewing people. Make these videos in the protection of your apartment, your basement, where the fuck you are.
You giving authenticity is the reason why they put you on camera. You giving them authenticity. You giving them a type of swag. You giving them the feeling that if they wish they had a young Ak over there, nigga, don't accept bullshit.
You see that? Young Ak. He sees himself in Flakko. And what happened to Ak? Ak got made a bitch on camera because niggas pulled his card. And he wasn't ready for it. So he wants this nigga to act like something he's not. He's not that guy. This type of shit will get this nigga clapped. You don't want that.
He called this nigga. Let's see if he answer.
I going in.
Please listen to me.
I going in.
Hold up. Let's see if he answer.
And I ain't got nothing against what's homie's name? 16ShotEm. I don't got a problem with him. But I stand up for people who rock with the brand. Off the rip, that nigga should be banned from that building. Facts. You can't spit on the host. It's over. You should got rolled out. I would have been there.
I told him not to suck his dick. What's wrong with this nigga?
A host. And that nigga ain't get rolled up. All that shit y'all talking about, y'all have all this type of shit, all type of gang politics. Wait, a nigga came in y'all building and spit on
I'm
y'all
sorry,
host
the person you were trying.
and nothing happened? Oh, he's just a sacrificial lamb for y'all to get the views. Okay.
Y'all tell that nigga AD is calling him.
I've been there when Complex looked at me like, he brings the people. Joe brings the credibility, but we don't respect him. So let's sacrifice him. Fuck that.
The box is over academics.
Y'all tell him.
You know what I mean?
Y'all understand? Just take in AD's comments and his people, them, what they think of this whole situation. They're saying Ak's a weirdo. Not Ak a weirdo. Ak a pussy. He not gonna answer. Fuck Ak. Ak need fade. His fan base, his people in specific, they're not really too fond of Ak initially, but they kind of switch up a little bit as the interview goes on.
Ended here.
Box is over academics. They can't see academics.
The box is over?
But even if you don't listen to anything I say now,
Let me see.
give it 2 years.
All right, let me get into some of these comments before I continue this. You know we got to interact with y'all on the show. Yo fam says Ack, no, he still wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight, even though Ack got bread. Yep, bread don't mean shit though. A coward's a coward. Faria, I'm bad with these fucking names unless I hear them spoken. Flakko was tripping, but you don't spit on the host. He should be banned. Banning is up to Adam. When it comes down to it, you don't spit on the host, but you don't tell a guest to suck your dick. You don't tell a guest they're a fucking fraud and they're a liar without actually proving what they're saying is a lie. You're just saying these things.
You get it. Somebody said I'm wrong on this. No, I'm not. Let me tell you this.
And first and foremost, you don't sign up for smoke that you're not about actually handling. You're not about that action. Don't sign up for smoke because you think and you know that niggas in the same vicinity are going to protect you, to protect the brand in the building. When you know they don't really fucks with you like that, they're doing you a one-time solid. It's not going to persist in the future.
I'm going to try to call him again.
You don't
Academics, we calling you.
Flakko, academics, or anybody else on camera, unless you're willing to stand with them. I'm telling you this now. You don't put them on camera unless you're willing to stand with them. And you're not standing with them unless you're willing to stand with them when a nigga spits on your guest. I guarantee if a nigga spit on... All right, hold on. If y'all think I'm wrong on this, I dare any niggas...
Mind y'all, AD and Flakko aren't co-hosts. This was a one-time thing where he was asked to be a mediator throughout their interview. So this isn't his normal guy.
Spit on Adam. I got 10,000 for y'all. Matter of fact, I don't even put that out my nigga.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has...
Nigga, I get spanked out. Y'all never be back on that platform.
Facts. Yo fam says Ack forgot that Flakko is an employee, is Adam employee, and that's not his platform. It's not his platform. You do that shit on your own platform. You don't be doing that shit. Like, you're representing Adam's platform at the end of the day.
Nigga,
Keep spamming them sound calling. We're talking to you right now.
Don't get used as the peon, my nigga, because you're going to be the nigga who's the wild card to get the conversation. Complex had me up in there as the wild card. They knew I was going to ask certain shit. They knew I was going to be like, nigga, what you left on Bad and Bougie? They knew that shit, nigga.
Keep telling them. Let's see.
The wild card.
So if you know I'm coming for the shit, hold me down, too. If you're not finna hold me down, let's not do this. You know why? Because I could do it on my own. We in the internet era. I could do it on my own.
All right, he's going to get through the lines soon. I might have to fast forward this a little bit.
Be like, niggas, because this here is way better, but it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So look, bro.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Let's keep it 100.
Pause.
No, I don't know, bro.
So I'm just letting you know. You hear me?
Shit.
Can you hear me?
I'm glad.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Hey, we on my stream too. You hear me?
AD.
Yeah.
We on my stream too, so I'm just letting you know. You hear me?
Yeah. You got Discord?
No, I'm on Twitch, nigga. I'm doing the same shit you do, nigga.
No. I don't know, but I was saying if you have Discord, like it would be like niggas because this here is way better, but it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So look, bro. Let's keep it 100. So I just timed.
Yeah, y'all hear that? Discord. Hit the link in the description if you want to join the Discord to call in. When we do the call-in shows, it's all in the Discord. If someone could leave that link in the chat, that'll be helpful. But if y'all want to call in, hit the Discord.
I've chimed in right now. And how you feel about the whole Flakko situation? I'll let you know what's really going on.
Okay. I mean, so I heard about him. I kind of seen clips. Some people like, yo, he kind of like, he's like you. I seen a clip. It was like, yo, he's like if he adopted the fresh and fit like mentality and also copied your type of shit. And I was like, you know, usually I would get mad at that or be like, not even mad, but I'm like, yo, damn, what's up with that? But nigga, I'm seasoned to this shit now. So like, I understand what it is. And I understand that like, yo, every certain time you need that new fresh blood. So I'm like, all right, let's see how he develop. Adam came on the podcast. He brought it up. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, bro, I'm not upset at how it is. And also I talked about him afterwards. I said, yo, I would never be upset at Flakko because these days my competition, if there was gonna be competition, is Adam and Vlad. I can't compete with him, who's like he's trying to get started. Like it would be like me going backwards. Anyway, I embrace him because he's a chat nigga.
Nigga.
What happened is that everybody been sending me this clip. I said I wasn't gonna react to it, but I said, yo, if this nigga really fucks with you, you should react to it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't shut him down like that, because it didn't go viral. I reacted to it, and this is my reaction. And AD, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go back to even the Yaz situation.
Hold on, let's do Flakko first, then we go to Yazzie.
No. I think it's connected.
It's not connected.
Because AD, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
It's not connected, bro.
No, hold on. All right, I'm gonna tell you why though. Yo, I did a show called Everyday Struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Everyday Struggle with and I did it with Joe Budden, and I did it eventually with Wayno. You know how many times niggas came in that building that made fuck with Wayno but don't like me? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If niggas ever got spicy like that, Wayno's rocking with me, bro. He rocking with me. And when I mean rocking with me, niggas will not be disrespecting me on Wayno's term. And however it go is gonna go. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really feel that. So this.
Do you hear that though? A grown ass man that needs protection by another grown ass man talking about, if things go left, Wayno, he ain't gonna let that happen because he's the protection here because I'm a little bitch. I'm not a man that stands on my own twos. That's all I heard.
This is where I feel like you have to, you know what I mean? If you ever go sit next to him, and I don't know how close y'all are, he's a part of the team over there. If niggas getting spicy with him, if niggas is spitting on him, if a nigga spit on him, it's like he spat on you, bro.
Nah, ain't the same.
I'm
a street nigga, bro. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's going down different.
Okay, so let's break down
the meat and
potatoes.
Different.
And I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Adam hires Flakko, right?
Yeah.
He asked me. For one, this ain't my platform. We know that. That's why I'm doing my own shit right now, talking to you. You feel me? 100%.
Hold on. Before he gets into that, I already know what happens. He doesn't have to say anything to convince me. If 16ShotEm were to spit at AD, hands are flying. He's jumping over that table. He's not looking for Flakko to break it up and calm down the situation after he got spat on. He's handling the situation differently. You could be in this business. You don't have to be a goon. You don't have to be a street niggas to be in this business and give your opinion. But if you're doing it disrespectfully, you're gonna have to live with the ramifications. Especially if you're not belt going there like that. You can't expect other motherfuckers to protect you. Be respectful. Understand who you are.
All right, look. So,
by the way, I love the fact you on Twitch. By the way, 80 on Twitch.
Come on, man. I get that shit from you, bro. I appreciate it. You feel me?
Come on,
let's keep it real. But I'm gonna keep it gangster with you, right? So Adam hires Flakko, right? He says, yeah, he got all these views. He's doing his thing, whatever. One thing about me, bro, and anybody will tell you, if Flakko tell you out his own mouth, niggas didn't fuck with that nigga from day one. You feel me? I'm one of the only niggas that told this nigga, like, hey, everybody get this nigga a chance. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be street. You ain't gotta be tough or anything like that, bro. Like, I feel like, nigga, that's real shit. So he comes to the office, you feel me? He's giving his takes. He's saying all type of stuff. Now, while he's giving his takes, he's saying that he's a civilian. He's saying that he don't want no smoke. He's saying all these things. Guess what? You let that be open. You sitting there saying all that, I respect you as a man. You ain't got...
I'm going to let him get into this, but I need to make this point once again. I continuously make this point, and it's for the niggas like Kwame Brown, Charleston White, Flakko, because he fits into this bracket now. These niggas that act like they're civilians, but then want to act gangster and make these type of threats and talk tough and shit, and buff out their chest. Understand that you're a civilian. You're talking about doing things to niggas and then calling cops in the same sentence.
What?
Doesn't make any sense. Stay a civilian.
Gotta be gangster for me to respect you at the end of the day. He's saying all these things. Guess what? You let that be open. You sitting there saying all that, I respect you as a man. You ain't gotta be gangster for me to respect you at the end of the day. So this nigga is saying his takes, and I'm letting him know. He starts offending people, right? He starts going
That's
crazy.
gonna happen, you right.
Wait a minute. He's going a little overboard. And what I was telling the nigga was, hey, bro, you live in LA right now. A lot of people know what a no jumper place is like that. I said, you gonna put yourself in a situation and it's not worth it. Cause how this shit works out here, bro, you don't want to be, nigga will lose his life for some of the shit that he's saying. And I'm sitting here trying to look out for his best interest.
Food out here.
He's like, AD, you right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bro, I'm telling this nigga this shit off camera. There's been 3 incidents already where niggas have called me. Street niggas have called me and said, what's up with Flakko? I've been telling niggas like, hey, man, he ain't like that. He a journalist. He, you know what I'm saying? He do his streaming and shit like that. He ain't no gangster. You feel me? He's just giving his opinion. Niggas is telling me, all right, AD, you saying the nigga cool? He cool then. I tell Flakko every time, hey, bro, you doing a lot, man. Street niggas is calling. You feel me? Give your opinion, but you don't got to be over disrespectful, saying Negro mites and bonquishas and all type of extra shit like that. The nigga is saying all type of shit. Then I get another call from somebody else. Hey, this bitch ass nigga, what's up with this nigga? Cuz niggas is trying to woo. I'm like, nah, man, he ain't like that. He doing this, he doing this, he doing that. He ain't like that. I'm warning Flakko again. Flakko, you could give your opinion, but stop with all the extra shit. You doing extra shit that you sitting there don't have no business doing, and you're living in Los Angeles now. You're not in North Dakota no more.
Next question.
Hold on.
And by the way,
go ahead.
Well, I want to add one thing to ask you a question. Number one, yo, I'm coming to LA soon. I want to have you and Adam on my podcast.
Come on, nigga. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm 100% down for it.
Okay, number 2, about Flakko now.
Mm-hmm.
Adam hired him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's be honest. Adam know what he's going to bring.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Like, I hate employers that hire somebody, they know the content. He brought in Flakko to talk that shit.
Once again, removing all accountability from Flakko, like Flakko isn't a grown man, like he's a child. He's not accountable for his own actions and his own words. Cool.
That thing, like, I hate employers that hire somebody, they know the content. He brought in Flakko to talk that shit. If I get what you're saying, but if Flakko changes, that's not the nigga who Adam hired. So that's where y'all are at an impasse.
Well, academics, don't mean to cut you off, bro, but let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
So I know how this shit work out here, right? If what Flakko is saying, he walks outside and get his shit knocked off, what is everybody gonna say then? I'll be a fake nigga for not trying to derail this nigga and let him know, like, listen, bro, it can get real out here, straight up. And I've been telling that nigga that from day one. You know what I'm saying?
This is my answer to that. Outside of work, okay, I didn't even know he was living in LA. Outside of work, that's on him to know how to maneuver and operate, because you're talking the shit.
But he don't know how to maneuver and act. He don't know how to.
He's saying outside of work, it's intertwined. There's overlap there.
He don't live. He don't live in the real world, bro.
It would be a different story if he got beat up like in a club. Yo, I'm only speaking up because when he's showing up to work, he's doing what Adam employed him to do, which is give it up the way he is. Now, if he in a club and he talking that same shit, got beat up, I'm be like,
what?
He was not employed to call people that he's interviewing frauds in their face and tell them to suck his dick. He was not employed to tell motherfuckers to suck his dick and not expect some sort of violence to happen. He's removing all accountability for his chat nigga,
yo,
his
bro,
fan.
You should have known you shouldn't be at that club. You shouldn't be at that club. Or if you talk shit about so and so and so and so, you shouldn't be around so and so and so and so because you know the politics now. You should know people be offended. But he's at work. He knows what Adam hired him for. If I ask you the question, you tell me, why did Adam hire him? You tell me.
To do some crazy shit, for sure. to give some
Exactly.
crazy
Doing the
takes.
crazy
But at
shit.
the end of the day, I told Adam, you're gonna get this boy killed. And Adam is like, well, I ain't telling him to do this shit. If something happens to him, that's on him. That's Adam's take when it comes down to it. You feel me? So I'm letting this nigga know, like, hey, bro, nobody cares if something bad happens to you. I'm trying to sit there and look out for your best interest. And you know what? Bro kept doing, he keep doing it, he keep doing it.
Wait, Eddie, where you stand on it? I want to know where you stand on it because I hear what you said, what Adam said, and you're like, well, I don't know a nigga like that, but
Adam don't give a fuck and act. Let me tell you, bro, there's been a couple of incidents, bro, that happened at that place, bro, where I'm jumping and doing shit that I don't even supposed to do, bro, putting myself in situations that I don't need to do. You know what I'm saying? Even this situation, you know, I got niggas looking at me a certain type of way, and I stand on certain principles when it comes down to that. Now, if I'm warning a nigga multiple times and he's not listening to me and he do some shit, and let's keep it all the way 100. I didn't want to be in that interview with Flakko yesterday with 16. I didn't even know who 16 was. Adam hit me up. He was out of town. He said, AD, can you do me a favor? Can you sit in there with Flakko and mediate the shit and make sure nothing, you know what I'm saying, goes wrong? I'm like, all right.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Come on. I didn't ask for that, bro. I did Adam a favor.
Hell no. I'm thinking this is y'all show. Like, and by the way, this is where like Yazzie coming because I'm like, yo, I'm thinking this is y'all show.
No, I don't have a show with Flakko. He's not a co-host. This is a interview that Adam set up. He wanted Flakko and 16 to sit down together. He asked AD to sit in there and mediate the shit. I did not want to be in this shit. I did him a favor. So when I'm sitting down right there, I didn't know nothing about 16. I didn't know nothing about anything that was going on. And I was sitting there just being unbiased and trying to get to the bottom why them two niggas had problems. And in the interim of this shit, if you know Flakko usually gives it up 100%. He gives his opinions. I do not understand why he was going so hard for Kevo. And let's keep it real. I seen the nigga on FaceTime with Kevo last week talking to this nigga, and it's ironic that he's going super crazy and super hard for a nigga that he just met a week ago. Whoa. Now, 16 is sitting there.
If we're going to keep it a stack, which everybody should be able to see right now, Flakko groupied out. He's been groupieing out for these niggas that he's been a fan of, and then when he's getting around them and meeting them, when he had the conversation with Ak, it was uncomfortable. The amount of dick riding, the amount of zest from the dick riding. It was uncomfortable. He's fanboying out, groupieing out. We get it. You're a fan. You show support, but you're a public figure now. It was pretty filthy.
Wow.
And you've seen that in the Bandman Kevo defense. He was protecting this nigga like it was his family. Like I'm just confused. Like, what's going on here, son?
Showing this information, and I'm sitting there like, all right. Flakko even says in the interview, if you watched it, he says, yeah, everybody told me about you and told me about this. I look at the nigga's phone, and this nigga is telling people about 16. It's the other way around. I didn't want to make that nigga look bad, so
Yo, remember I said that in the reaction while I was reacting to it? That he brought something to AD like, oh, this nigga was talking. This is the evidence. He was giving proof that someone was talking and exposing 16ShotEm. But really, it was Flakko talking to some random, telling him shit about 16ShotEm arbitrarily. So he had no insights, no proof, no receipts, nothing. It was just him talking shit. And then he showed it to AD like AD was going to cap for him. And it's like, no, nigga, I'm seeing what you're showing me, and it's not adding up. And then he brought it to the air because you're not going to impugn his character by frauding on the air and then calling the other guy a fraud and a liar while you're lying and frauding.
Yeah, everybody told me about you and told me about this. I look at the nigga's phone, and this nigga is telling people about 16. It's the other way around. I didn't want to make that nigga look bad, so I said, all right, Flakko, this ain't what I see right now. I could sit there and say that shit. You know what I'm saying? I could sit there and say that shit. And he's going in. He calling the nigga a fraud. He keep calling the nigga a fraud. He keep calling him a clout chaser. He keep calling him all this shit. And then as soon as that nigga say Kevo, he tell that nigga suck his dick. You tell a street nigga suck your dick, nigga, you better be ready for whatever the fuck come your way.
Facts.
So when he got spit on after that, guess what that nigga Flakko did? I jumped in front of that nigga Flakko. Flakko was behind me the whole time talking shit. Watch, nigga, I'ma catch you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
And that's the shit that annoys me. And that's the shit that academics is campaigning for more of. More protection while this guy frauds and talks shit and acts like a street nigga when he's a civilian. Stop it.
So when he got spit on after that, guess what that nigga Flakko did? I jumped in front of that nigga Flakko. Flakko was behind me the whole time talking shit. Watch, nigga, I'ma catch you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I'll beat your ass. I'll do this and I'll do this and I do all that. That don't sound like no civilian to me. That sound like some nigga that's on some other type shit. And the nigga 16 even tried to apologize to everybody. He said, you know what? I ain't even try to do all this shit. I'm talking to 16 and them, calming them down. This nigga Flakko was like, man, watch. Just watch. The nigga turned back around. Watch what? Watch what? He in front of me. I'm in front of the nigga again. So he's running his mouth, and in the same sense, he says, I can press charges on you. What kind of shit is that?
Whoa. I gotta get security. I want this man out of my sight right here. Get him out of here. He's got no place in here. Get rid of him. Okay.
What? What? Watch what? He in front of me. I'm in front of the nigga again. So he's running his mouth, and in the same sense, he says, I can press charges on you. What kind of shit is that?
What kind of shit is that? That's that Kwame Brown, that Charleston White. I'm going to talk tough, and then I'm going to try to talk like, oh, I'm going to press charges. I'm going to call the cops. Like, what the fuck?
Go to jail, you son of a bitch. All right, hold him there. You go to jail.
Watch what? And then you're trying to... This is what I'm talking about, man. They got to stop frauding this shit. You're not a tough guy. These niggas is trying to avoid the embarrassment publicly and the shame of getting bitched out online on the internet in front of everybody. So they're going to act like there's something they're not and then threaten with police when shit gets real. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. It's pathetic.
Yo, Charleston White.
That's some act. That's
See,
some
even
weirdo
said Charleston
shit, bro.
White.
I don't stand by that shit. That shit is goofy.
It is goofy.
And let's keep it real.
And that's what that Kwame Brown video was about. Remember y'all? I made that video, that Kwame Brown snitch life shit. That was outlining the same shit. This nigga's threatening people's lives and then talking about calling the cops. What kind of bullshit? That's some pussy ass shit. And they're trying to say that this is masculinity. This is real masculinity. No, that's cowardice. Don't perpetrate a street life if you're not about that. Don't do it. Stay a civilian. There's nothing wrong with it.
I put myself in the middle of that, nigga. Them niggas was supposed to get cracking on me. And I was ready. If the niggas wanted to get cracking on cuz, I would have been right there with that nigga swinging. As long as he was keeping it real. I would have got down with that nigga if he was giving his opinion. But you over there on some Tupac shit, and you sitting there acting like that, nigga, they ain't the nigga that you proclaim to be. And I'm not about to sit there and go hard for somebody that ain't, it's not even my fucking company to begin with. And I did a fucking favor for Adam. That nigga did that weird ass shit. And guess what? I told him, I said, Flakko, did you think you did anything wrong? He said, I ain't do nothing wrong. And that nigga went on Instagram and sitting there and taunting 16 and saying, oh, I never heard gangsters turn down a one-on-one. I ain't never heard this and everything like that. Niggas was telling me on the Monday show that I was lying. I was jealous of Flakko. I didn't help him. I didn't do none of that shit. That nigga didn't sit there and say that I looked out for him. The footage come out, everybody says, AD a real nigga. AD a real nigga. Niggas was saying that I was trying to stop him from talking. Niggas was saying that I was jealous of him. I was ganging up on him. I was bullying that nigga. He ain't sit there, and I told Flakko this. I said, you didn't let niggas know that I had your back, and you was behind me, and you was doing all type of shit like that. The nigga was like, bro, you right. You right, AD. You right, AD. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga know what time it is. He know what time it is when it come down to that shit. Go ahead.
Yo, can I ask you one question?
100%.
And you know, we met once at that one the Whack podcast. But I've listened to you talk a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's mutual. Like you listen to me talk a lot, so you might have like a kind of semblance of who you think I am. But I think I know who you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
The question I would ask you is this. Are y'all making content or y'all just having real life situations? I'm gonna give you the difference. I think Flakko is making content. I think Flakko is gonna ask the questions what people want to hear. I think he's gonna say what people.
Once again, unaccountable. making content. So telling a nigga to suck your dick, calling him a fraud, not disproving any of his things, but just calling him a fraud and a liar, telling him to suck your dick, getting it to that point, that's making content.
I think Flakko is making content. I think Flakko is going to ask the questions what people want to hear. I think he's going to say what people would want to say. Which, by the way, I understand that because I looked up to Charlamagne. I remember like, yo, yeah, why niggas not just saying this to the artist? But here's the thing, though. There's ramifications to everything. You know, and Charlamagne used to tell me all the time, like, yo, there's ramifications to shit, blah, blah, this and third. Now, here's the thing. When I hear you talk, it doesn't seem like you're into whatever you're doing for just making content. You're thinking about like, well, you would never tell a street nigga to suck your dick. Like you wouldn't do.
This is a great insight to the way these frauds mentality operates. All right, just take that in though. Just. I think people need to understand what he's actually saying when he's speaking to AD and saying this. This is why there's so much fake bullshit in the media and fraudery in this industry, because we're just making content. So okay, so we're gonna be completely frauds. We're not gonna keep it real at all. We're gonna perpetrate something that doesn't happen in real life at all. We're gonna make content. We're gonna make a moment. Hold on.
Just making content. You're thinking about like, well, you would never tell a street nigga to suck your dick. Like you wouldn't do that for camera type shit. You know what I mean?
No, we handle that a different way.
Yeah.
So who would? Somebody should be doing that for camera's sake, and we should be promoting this type of behavior.
So that's what I'm asking you is like, what do you think y'all are do? Like, what are you doing, and what do you think he's doing in
academics?
terms of?
And Adam will tell you this, bro. From day one, I never wanted to do interviews. You can't find one interview with.
He's gonna take this in another place because he doesn't want to do interviews. But just understand the question that academics is asking.
Academics and Adam will tell you this, bro. From day one, I never wanted to do interviews. You can't find one interview with AD on there. Adam asked me to co-host with him and do interviews. Sometimes I sit in there. Me being with No Jumper, I've never did one interview. I don't want to do interviews. I still do music. I don't want to interview no rappers. You know what I'm saying? If you watch my show has always been, nigga, we having fun. We just kicking it. We talking it. And we just having fun.
Yeah, you got your own pod, and you're on the pod with Adam, right?
I'm on the Tuesday show. I'm on the Wednesday show. I'm on Twitch. You feel me? I'm doing everything, bro. But I got my own shit. But when I'm on Tuesday show, whatever Adam want to talk about, I chime in as a co-host. Wednesday show, at the end of the day, is my show. Me, T-Rail, and Duno. We don't talk about hip-hop shit. We don't get into this. We don't interview nobody. I done had Wiz come over there. That's my personal friend. I done have Mozzie come on there. That's a personal friend. We have all type of niggas that we come down there and shit like that. I ain't never gotten this game to sit there and interview niggas. I am not a hip-hop journalist. You feel me? I'm in hip-hop media. Yeah. I'm in hip-hop. But that's not my goal. My goal is to be dope as fuck on camera, show how I am, and bring something different to the table. You know what I'm saying? And I just got off the phone with Flakko this whole time. And what I'm trying to tell niggas is that, bro, if you a street nigga, if you a civilian, you're not going to be taunting people. You're not going to be doing shit. The nigga swore up and down he didn't do nothing wrong, and he called me right now. AD, you mad at me? Okay, I wish I didn't say suck my dick. I wish I didn't do this. I wish I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go hard for anybody that I fuck with. Now, if I tell you academics, hey, bro, don't do this while you in LA, and you go against what I'm doing and you get burnt, that's your fault, right?
That is facts.
That's your fault. So I've been warning Flakko, and I've been telling him, and street niggas have called me about this nigga, and he don't believe that shit is real. So the way that he's talking to 16, that's how he really, you feel me? He doesn't believe the shit. And shout out to the chat niggas, you feel me? Like,
and that is the point I was trying to get to. What academics is campaigning for is this fairyland that has niggas like Flakko not believing in any of the things that's going on, and they could just say whatever with without no ramifications. What he said right here.
He don't believe that shit is real. So the way that he's talking to 16, that's how he really, you feel me? He doesn't believe the shit.
And it's because of frauds like 6ix9ine, frauds like Kwame Brown, Charleston White, Whack 100. These type of frauds who are just doing whatever, saying whatever, acting like this shit's cool. In 6ix9ine's case, snitching to get out of the problems that he creates. In Kwame Brown's case as well. So it's like, what are we doing here? Just people perpetrating the fuckery. Selling dreams to individuals like they can just do this shit without any ramifications. Hoodwinking the public.
And shout out to the chat niggas, you feel me? Like, he's not a good representation when it comes down to that shit. Don't sit there and taunt people, and now other shit is coming out about the nigga, and we looking at the nigga totally different. You know what I'm saying? And when the fucking interview came out, everybody is like, damn, AD, you looked out for that nigga. You saved that nigga. I'm not gonna jump in the way of a nigga that I ain't about to look out for.
Wait, hold on. You said other shit. By the way, and by the, I haven't ever spoke to him yet, but I'm gonna make it my duty to try to speak to him because I like to be fair. And I don't know if he ever reached out to me, but I'm gonna try to make it. I don't know if it's hate though, because I know hate. A lot of people start emailing me shit. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear shit about a nigga if I didn't hear it before. I don't know if it's like maybe because he went viral, people are hating. Like, nigga, y'all work with him. Y'all can probably tell me,
bro. It's the context of what you do and how you do it. Me personally, bro, that's not the Flakko that I see every day. That nigga was super biased when it came down to the Kevo talk. You feel me? That nigga.
He was yeah, he's right, because I don't see Flakko like that normally. And this is a moment that's going viral, and it makes it look like this is how he is. Stuttering on camera, angry as fuck, biased as fuck for somebody that you're defending, not listening to any of the facts that are being presented. It's not what we usually see from Flakko, but that's a bad look. Bad look.
Nigga was showing this shit, and 16 was showing this shit in the phone. That nigga was trying to dismantle everything that nigga says. Yep. I'm like, damn, nigga, did the nigga pay you or something? Yep. You feel me? Like, it didn't make no fucking sense why he was going so hard. Flakko was in there every day, and mind you, I've only known this nigga for a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? This ain't something. I don't have a show with him. Now, if it was the Wednesday show and a nigga spit on one of my co-hosts, nigga, all three of us is getting out there, nigga, and we getting it cracking. You feel me? And the crowd is gonna get it cracking. Everybody that's there. Half them niggas that you see when you go there, half them Crips you see and all them people, those is AD's people. When I'm not there.
I know. Hold on. AD, this is why I'm not gonna say I'm holding you accountable, but this is why I think about you in mind. That's when I see you on camera. I'm like, because you know what?
That's
I feel
foolish.
like if some shit was to pop off.
That's foolish.
If some shit's supposed to pop off, nigga, I see some shit on YouTube that popped off at No Jumper.
Yes.
Niggas wanted Adam. You know who came out and handled the situation? AD.
But
niggas went at Adam. Who is Adam? Adam runs the platform. Adam's the boss. Flakko is just another employee who reminds you of himself, so you're projecting all sorts of fuckery. Stop it.
Yeah, I see some shit on YouTube that popped over at No Jumper.
Yes.
Niggas wanted Adam. You know who came out and handled the situation? AD.
But before you finish there, in that situation,
hold on. By the way, it comes to a responsibility though, because now I'm thinking that any type of real nigga situation, I'm gonna look at you because you're supposed to be in charge of.
But see, the difference is Adam listens to me. You feel me? If I tell Adam don't do something, he gonna be like, all right. He gonna sit there and rock with that shit. And Adam knows, and I let Adam know, listen, bro, I ain't here to be nobody bodyguard. I ain't here for none of this shit. If you listen to me, I'm gonna have your back 100%. And that went with Flakko too. If you went on there and you just speak your piece, it is what it is, you ain't got to disrespect that man. That man was calm for an hour. You called this nigga a fraud 20 times before this shit went left. You called this nigga a clout chaser, bro, before you even knew the nigga, bro. You sat there and gave that nigga all that energy. You know what I'm saying? A real nigga ain't gonna take that shit. When he got called a fraud the first time, he should have slapped the shit out of Flakko.
It's facts. It's facts.
From the get-go. And I'm going to sit there and tell Flakko, hey, bro, you tripping. Now, I can say you academics, what you say, you speak on. And you stand by that. I can respect that. You feel me? You didn't offer to give niggas fades. You didn't offer to do all type of shit like that. But don't sit there and act like you Tupac and then say you're going to press charges on niggas. He didn't told me that if something happened, he going to call the police. You feel me? I'm not standing in front of no goofy shit. I'm not sitting there condoning none of that shit. Now, if you sit there and give your opinion, I'm going to fuck with you. And I ain't going to let nobody do nothing to you because of your opinion. But in the same sense, bro, you can't act like you can't act like you hate. He says this. He hates street niggas. He hate gangbangers. He hate gang members. But when some shit get tracking, you sitting there telling a nigga, watch. Like you going.
You hate street niggas. You hate gangbangers. But you're telling niggas, watch like you're one of them. And then we all know what you're going to do.
Yep, I'm telling.
But then you're looking to AD to protect you. But you hate street niggas, right? You hate gangbang. Nigga, make it make sense,
bro,
man.
You can't act like you can't act like you hate. He says this. He hates street niggas. He hate gangbangers. He hate gang members. But when some shit get tracking, you sitting there telling a nigga, watch. Like you going to do something to him later on. Come on, man. I ain't standing up to that shit.
Wait. So that's what I asked. This is my biggest question, right? As I said, I think Flakko is making content, and I think you're just on camera being real.
Yeah.
I think
100%.
Adam.
There we go. We got it out of him. Right here. This is the biggest disconnect for me and a lot of these frauds on this platform.
Flakko is making content, and I think you're just on camera being real.
Yeah.
I think
100%.
Adam hired him.
They are making content and some other people are on camera being real. So what does that say about the making content side? You're not being real on content on camera. You're just making content, so you're being an absolute fraud. It's not just being on camera being real. That's not what we're doing here. We're making content as well. But we're not arbitrating the fuckery. We're not perpetrating bullshit. We're not standing behind the lifestyle that we don't actually live ourselves. We're not perpetuating the fuckery. We're not hoodwinking the public with some bullshit, acting like something we're not. That's the only difference. Still content creation. This is not like normal conversations off air, but there's a level of authenticity to it. You can't just be acting like something you're not. That's where we get the Kwame Browns. That's where we get the Charleston Whites. That's where we get the Flakkos. You can't do that shit. Buff up your chest like you're a real nigga, then call the cops. Stop it. It's okay to be a civilian. You just can't play both.
Knowing he was gonna make content, and I think that this is where it's a fork in the road, because I think if you're gonna work with him and do podcasts with him, bro, niggas don't want to see him if he's not gonna.
And just to make things clear, this is not niggas out here. I'm not opining. I'm not campaigning for niggas to get out here and start telling on themselves, being some niggas that. I'm not telling people to do what niggas do on Vlad TV. Oh, I'm so real. I'm keeping it so authentic. It's no longer creating content. I'm just telling all my criminal endeavors off camera. That's stupid. Nobody's doing that shit. But at the end of the day, like, yo, I need to make a video about this, bringing all the receipts and compiling everything, because when it comes to WAC 100, niggas need to take heed. I don't know what that nigga's on. He's doing interviews with the snitch, rocking with the snitch. You know what that makes you? That makes you one by association. And then he's trying to pull all street niggas cards and try to get them on the internet to tell on them. So I don't know what the fuck this nigga's doing. But WAC 100, you're doing some fuck shit. Definitely got to get held accountable and called up for that shit. Because he's moving like This is how you're moving. You're trying to put everything on Front Street. You're trying to put everything on blast, Whack.
He's not gonna kind of entice or kind of agitate type of shit. So where's the line? You know what I mean? Are you gonna?
But AK, that's his show. Now, if he want to do what he want on his show, that's how he run his show. Adam asked me to do a favor. You feel me? And I sat in there with that man when I didn't want to. That's, you know what I mean? I didn't know nothing about the context. All I seen is a guy that tells me all the time that he's tells the truth and he's a journalist. Sit there and disrespect the man, and got ramifications happening to him right after that shit. And then nigga acted crazy on top of that. That's that nigga fault.
Yep.
Yo, AD, this is where I might be unfair, and I can be honest with you, because anytime it comes to some real shit happening, I'm gonna look at you more than I look at anybody else, right? And when I mentioned Flakko, like my comments before we got on the call together, I said, yo, I don't want him to be like a crash dummy that everybody know about to crash out, but you're just keeping him there, that he gonna rack up the views, but you know he about to get smashed at a certain point.
100%.
So that's my comment.
And I'm the nigga that's been telling him, and he'll tell you out of his own mouth. I've been warning him. I've been trying to help him out. I've been talking to niggas off camera. I've been talking to niggas on the phone, street niggas, like, man, hey, he just doing his job. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing my part trying to look out for the nigga. The nigga ain't listening to me. He think he could do what the fuck he want to do. He got to stand on that shit as a man. That ain't my company. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga disrespect somebody, because let's get this. Let's play this in another situation. Now, let's just say that same situation happened, and niggas get the busing and I get hit. Whose fault is it? That's my fault for even being there and putting myself in a situation that I had nothing to do with.
Yep.
And shit like that can happen.
And Ak is campaigning for AD to take those risks on account for Flakko, who's not going to stand on his own twos and defend his own shit. And you want him to take extra risk for that because this man doesn't want to make respectful takes. He wants to disrespect everybody without dealing with the ramifications. People are on air all day, every day, debating shit, making takes, giving their opinion on everything. There's ways to do it respectfully without getting seen by goons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but here's the thing, though. So, Adam knows his worth, though. And by the way, I got to give Flakko some credit because Flakko is going to, like, these moments, even though you probably looking at it like, yo, this shit was whack, because I think you look from just a street nigga perspective, this shit was content gold.
No, it's content gold, bro, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at it from a real perspective. Like, I don't feel like I gotta, what I'm trying to build with my brand, I don't feel like I gotta sit there and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's not all about
you're right.
It's an authenticity. Right, it's not about the clicks. It's not about the giggles.
You're right, but Adam hired him, which means it's intuitively going to be a part of what y'all have going on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I ask you whether you're going to be like, yo, listen, I'm going to try to come to a medium with him that if we do some shit together, I'm going to be able to back him up. Or you're going to be like, yo, listen, yeah, he worked for the brand, but I got something else going on. You shouldn't look at me to get his back or whatever the case is. You're gonna have to choose one of those routes. Because
bro, as long as a nigga listen to me, you feel me? As long as I ain't saying like don't talk about certain shit. As long as you sit there and heed to what I'm trying to tell you, and because it's help, it's coming from.
If you want defense, you have to take the counsel from the defender. If you want that, what academics is asking for, you have to listen to AD like he's Secret Service and you're the president. Because other than that, you're not getting a good defense. You're not getting a defense at all.
It's coming from a love. It's coming from a real nigga. You feel me? Like,
I
don't have no problem defending you.
But
when you go against everything that you say and you doing all this other shit, bro, I can't stand by that. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be there if Adam didn't ask me to. And I told Adam, I said, going forward, bro, I'm not sitting there, bro. Don't put me into mediate nothing with that nigga no more. Don't sit there and do that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not about to stand for that.
Yo, fam says, why is acting like Flakko is a child and Flakko is 80's responsibility? That's what I'm talking about. No accountability, no individual adult accountability for Flakko. He's just this little helpless child who has to have his ass wiped by AD.
And I got too many niggas, bro.
Pause.
80. And this is, I guess this question is just straight for you because, you know, and this is one of the reasons why, you know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, there's very few and rare times I would sit down with anyone, if it's not Adam, who either works from or whatever. But I would sit down with you.
Come on,
and we have to sit down with you. Like I would sit down with you because I feel like how you operate is on a independent wave, even though you are aligned and you're with the brand. You get me?
Facts,
like
100%.
You don't come across like a clone. I've seen you saying stuff that, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I said to Adam directly, I said, Adam, I said, yo, it's in your best interest. Whatever that C-Max shit is, you need it. But I've seen some video, you wasn't rocking with it, right? And also T-Rel, right? And I'm like, yo, I was like, Adam, if you care about just the views, that shit gotta go. However, morally, to certain people who identify with certain things, that's a dub. And what I've realized about you and also T-Rel is, like, you guys will stand on it.
Facts.
And I think that's important. So I think this is where this comes in. Like, I mean, I don't know too much about Flakko. And by the way, I see people in my chat, yo, y'all keep talking about your ask about allegations. I'm going to shut that down just off the mere fact. Y'all just see niggas spread allegations about me, which was so hurtful, so crazy. I don't even want to entertain no shit unless y'all got...
What?
Now, the allegations he's speaking about on him, I reacted to. I did a reaction video to that. He was speaking about college, the 4-year gap, and 17-year-olds can get fucked too. He was talking about that perspective from college. The comments lacked context in which he was getting roasted for, but the comments stand as things you said out of your own mouth. It's not the end of the world, but these were things that you said that weren't deemed favorable. You got to eat those ones and move on. He's acting like it's the end of the world and someone's pushing a fucking hate campaign, a cancel academics campaign. He reacted entirely too emotional to what's been going on with him. Talking about anybody that's reporting this, y'all know where you are, stay where you're at. All that little weak, sappy bullshit. That crybaby bullshit he was talking on his platform. Like, nigga, suck it up, nigga. Pause. Like, live with it. You said these comments. You talked about 17-year-olds getting fucked in college. You said it. Live with it. It is what it is, man.
All the 100% facts. Again, I'm not trying to say niggas can't be accused of shit, but what happens these days when people see you winning, they come with all type of shit. Okay? And that's on me. So I won't speak on it.
And I ain't gonna throw the nigga under the bus, but just know he got some crazy shit.
I actually want to see those allegations. I don't know what the allegations he has, but I want to know if it's out there. It's out there. We got to speak on these things. We got to hear what's going on.
Okay, no, explain it, nigga. Well, hold on. Like what type of shit though? Because
Nah, do your research, cuz.
Do your research.
Do your research.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my research. Fuck that shit. You niggas don't want to give it up.
Okay.
But act on some real shit though, fool. Like,
hold on. Is it true?
It's audio, it's all type of shit. You just gotta see that for yourself.
Yeah, you gotta watch Unsolved Mysteries.
I get that deep. I get it. That nigga
I just found that shit.
We're not even gonna throw the nigga under the bus.
Mysteries.
You feel me? But
anybody, one of the reasons why also, you know, like my opinion, even before you got on here, that's my opinion. And I'm like, yo, nah, you gotta stand because, yo, I watched one of the first clips I watched on No Jumper of him. Y'all were discussing me, and I seen how y'all go back and forth, and I felt like, yo, you know, you had your take, he had his take, but I was respectful of each other and whatever. And I'm like, okay, they're working together. They're on No Jumper. They're both keeping it authentic. So when I seen this new shit, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess they're doing a show or some shit like that.
All right, so I found the Unsolved Mysteries episode in which they're talking about Flakko's allegations. And the first comment I see is Flakko literally lied for 1 hour on 3 separate podcasts in the same week. Flakko, a wild boy. 3 hours of lying in 1 week, and to come to find out he's a criminal. Adam, you got to do something, baby. That's what the comment says. 150 thumbs up. First comment I see. I want to see what these allegations are. Someone says Flakko is about to destroy No Jumper. What are these allegations? Pun, if you address Flakko about the infiltration, he's just going to stutter his way out. What? How the fuck Flakko answered the phone stuttering? Wait, hold on. Oh man, I might have to react to this if this is good. All right, let me get back into the reaction. My bad. I'm stalling the show. We almost done here.
And I'm like, no, AD can't let niggas walk up in the building and spit on his co-host.
Hey, my co-host.
This
Doug, you trying to put that on you, huh?
You can't put that on me, Act. That ain't my co-host,
He was there to mediate. That's not his co-host.
Yep, he was there to mediate. All right, we got 10 minutes left in this reaction. They don't say too much in regards to what just happened with 16ShotEm and Poetic Flakko's interview. So I'm going to wrap up this reaction. If you want to see the rest of that conversation with academics and AD, it's on AD's channel, Community. It's spelled CUH, like, Crip Community. Yeah. Not much more to say here. We did a pretty comprehensive breakdown of the following clips. Honestly, Flakko needs to get it together. He needs to get these niggas out of his pocket because it's not good to be in the media and have clear biases or bias. I don't even know if that needs a plural to that. It is what it is. We're going to wrap up the show. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We have a lot more on the way, including a Brittany Griner discussion because she has trial on July 1st. She's facing up to 10 years, and that is absolute fuckery for a little vial of Kush. They're trying to act like she was distributing pounds or something in Russia, but that's just some political fuckery to try to exchange hostage. Yeah, man, it's a deep thing in Russia. We're gonna have to do a breakdown, but make sure y'all subscribe. What else do we have on the way? And I ain't gonna ruin it. We out. Yeah.